here. Tell us, what's the first year in a new city like, being, with the new team and new surroundings?
Early in the season, it takes a little bit to get settled, but it's also dependent. Are you solo? Do you have a family? There's so many things that go into a player getting comfortable in a new city.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Over James. And it's Brown missing. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's Pritchard. A rebound by the Lakers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
That shot wide open.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Brown outside. Great D that time from LeBron.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that ties it up.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Doncic against Pritchard. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
White knocks down the 3 ball. White's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that short of an opportunity from deep.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura with a screen on Pritchard. Good on the 3-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Marcus Smart. Actually, Kleba is out there with Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Reeves finds Kleba. drains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Pass to Hauser. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Reeves the pass to LaRavia. Boston grabs the miss. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Reeves can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Make some noise for them.
Group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Smart kicks to Hachimura. Back to Smart. Pass to LeBron. There's the three. Three ball. LeBron James. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Simons surveying the D. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Smart kicks to Doncic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 7. Simons on the wing. Busted. No good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Smart. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Doncic. Lock at 6. And the three off target.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Simons. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Queta, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Now here's James from downtown. That one doesn't drop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. That's a 2 from Pritchard. He squares up and sinks it. Pritchard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Celtics. LeBron outside. Point-blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic kicks to James. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now Pritchard. Right side White. Back to Pritchard. For the tie. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Doncic, bounce pass. No one near James as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers also making a change. Smart's checked in. Cada, the pass to Pritchard. They set the pick. This one for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Hachimura, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we could be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Just 3 to shoot. Here's White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Smart against Simon. Pass to Pritchard. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so it's Peyton Pritchard making highlight after highlight for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for the Lakers right now, Maxi Kleber is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the point. Now here's Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Smart passes to Hayes. Reeves against Simon. In the corner, Smart with it. Shoots over Brown. Nice shot by Smart.
Adapting to what the defense is offering. Smart opts for that mid-range look.
Celtics leading by 3. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. teams changing it up here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. LeBron against Brown. From outside, cash money, Brown with the train.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
11 feet away, doesn't get that one. Celtics leading by 6. Now Pritchard. Here's Brown. Missed on the 3. LeBron with it. Picked up by Brown. LeBron barrels his way in for 2.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now Brown. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic fires. The 3 doesn't go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Doncic against Pritchard. Now James. Now Reed. 6 to shoot. Now Hachimura. James. The 3 is off. Celtics leading by 6. Stolen by Reeves.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now White shoots the 3. Can't get it. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Brown. Spins. It's in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 8 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Doncic off target from outside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long, everyone.